Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the people. Now, listen to this mess. You know, Tiffany Haddish and America's favorite mom, Monique. Okay. This is according to Baller Alert. Tiffany Haddish dismisses Monique's Club Shay Shay comments as she's just in talking Annie. Tiffany Haddish is unbothered by Monique's recent comments about her on Club Shay Shay. The Girls Trip comedian spoke with Entertainment Tonight during Sunday's Fanatics Super Bowl party. Haddish says that she's been focusing on herself and has yet to get in touch with the drama happening within the comedy world. However, she suggested that she was okay with Monique dragging her. Hey! During the now viral interview with Shannon Sharp, I'm grateful and thankful that I am on the minds of people that I look up to, Haddish told ET's correspondent Michelle Turner. If you recall, Mo used her time on Club Shay Shay to address 2018 remarks made by Haddish about her husband, Sidney Hicks. Haddish previously slammed Monique after she called for people to boycott Netflix. Did y'all boycott Netflix? I don't think I had Netflix at the time, but if I had it, I wasn't gonna boycott. Okay. The demand, I need to cancel Netflix because I barely watch Netflix. Remind me to cancel Netflix tomorrow, y'all. The demand arrived after they offered Mo only $500,000 for a 1 hour stand-up special. Anyways, we ain't gotta go through all of that. My business run different than her business. This is what Tiffany Haddish said. I don't live her life. I don't have that husband of hers. I'm looking at how Netflix has opened up so many opportunities for black females in comedy. Anyways, Monique came back. And y'all already know what Monique said. I'm not gonna play the audio, but I'm gonna read y'all what Sydney's mama, he called her mama too. What Sydney's mama had to say about they're probably y'all trying to get me taken off the internet playing that. What Sydney's mama had to say. I just had it. I want to remind y'all. Some of y'all already know, but I'm in a messy spirit. I'm in a real messy mood right now. And so I just want to remind the girls and boys what was said. During the controversial, this is according to the Jasmine brand, on Club Shay Shay, Monique said to Shannon Sharp, hey, I said, oh, wait. When I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you might not have two dudes. Girl, let me start over. Okay, let me start over. When I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you might not have two DUIs. If you had a husband like mine, you might not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child. And quiet as it's kept, girl, if she had a husband like yours, she wouldn't even be in contact with her child, Monique. So we gonna, oh girl, I keep forgetting. Y'all know I don't be making I don't put no pants on. Y'all know I just walk around here with my t-shirt and my panties on. God just puts them on the top, girl, because I'm just like, oh, y'all see, is this up? But then I be forgetting that, girl, I prop my legs open. Girl, I start swinging my legs open, and girl, all y'all start seeing is penis and nuts, girl. And then I'm gonna get my whole shoulder taken down because they're gonna be like, girl, this is not OF. Okay, get it together. Um, it is what it is. Tiffany, you want to try to switch it up like, oh, I'm just happy I'm on people's minds. On people's minds. But at the end of the day, girl, the truth of the matter is you drew blood first. You did. Even if you was trying to be a jokey joke, she's a comedian. Even if you were trying to be a joke, it clearly wasn't funny to Monique. And Monique came back and hit you with a 2-hitter quitter. She gave you a 2-for-1 special. Girl, she mentioned your DUIs and she mentioned how you was caught up in that mess over there. But Tiffany should have came back and said what I said. See, the girls ain't quick on their feet because I would have said like I said. Girl, and also, if I didn't have a husband like yours, girl, I would be in contact with my child. Hello? So thank God I don't have no husband like yours. Because a husband like yours, girl, would never keep me away from my child. I'm sorry, a husband like yours would keep me away from my child and be the spokesperson for a relationship when he's the uncle daddy. Anyways, girl, I almost started getting worked up. I almost started getting worked up and going back down. Oh, going back down that road. We're not going back down that road, girl. Shout out to Monique and Sydney. Girl, girl, shout out to Monique and Sydney. And shout out to Shalon. And shout out to Tiffany Haddish. All right. Girl, let's move on. Let's move on before I get caught up into some mess. Okay? Hmm. What else? Oh, listen to this. Rachel Dolezal has lost her job at a school down in Arizona after finding out she has an OF account. Girl. Um, Neighbors. What's her name? I can't pronounce this lady's name. Nachia Dalio, who used to be known as Rachel Dolezal, is out here wilding out on OF, and now she's out of a job. According to KVOA, she ended up losing her job with the Catalina Foothill School District after school personnel became aware of her OF account on Tuesday. The district directors of alumni and community relations, Julia Forbarek, said in an email that her posts are contrary to our district's use of social media by district employees policy and our staff ethics policy. I mean, girl, I get it. I mean, girl, like I always say, when you have to always remember that when you work, whether it's at a school, a law firm, a hospital, girl, it ain't no such thing as girl in my private time. Because as far as they're concerned, you represent the company 24/7. But I also think, with that being said, I also think it is so sad. It is so sad that the girls have to turn to OF for extra income because girl, whatever y'all probably paying her at that schoolhouse, girl, it ain't enough, girl, right? So the girls got to bring in extra income. You know what I'm saying? To make something shake. And now y'all talking about girl, and girl, quality is kept. What she was probably bringing in from OF probably wasn't enough either. Because the girls who making bank down the OF ain't no school teachers. Okay? They are not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning going to no schoolhouse. If anything, they just now going to sleep after a after a 2 hour session in front of the camera. Shout out to Rachel. Is she still talking about she girl, she still calling herself a strong black woman. Girl. Girl, they all want to call themselves a strong black woman until it's time to be a strong black woman. Girl, I don't know. I mean, girl, that woman said she was black. I don't even feel like going down that road. Miss Thing, Miss, and then she came up with the most African name you could come up with. Girl, why does this kept? I wouldn't have guessed she was I wouldn't have guessed she was white. I probably would have thought she was mixed, but I still would have thought she was black. You know what I'm saying? You know, your mama white, your daddy black. Girl, we know you biracial, but girl, you still look like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what she gave. We still gonna say you a black woman, even though we know you biracial. But your girl, that's what I would have never guessed that lady was white. I wouldn't have. I just would have thought she was a light skinned black woman who probably was mixed. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, child. Oh, girl. So I went to Mardi Gras this weekend. I was supposed to go with a group of friends, and it was supposed to be three of us. Um, One person decided not to go, and then I wasn't feeling too well. But I also started feeling bad because I'm like, girl, the other person not going. And now if I say I ain't going, it just becomes one of those situations where you can never plan a trip because, girl, you know how they say you plan a trip with 50 people and by the end of the trip, girl, only 3 people going? You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was one of those situations, but I really wasn't feeling 100%. I wasn't feeling like 15%. I was probably about, I'll say like 60%. I'll say 50 to 60%. Like, I can push through. It ain't that, I don't feel too well, but it ain't like I got the flu or nothing like that. I'm going to be all right. Got there Thursday. This was my first time. First of all, this was my first time going back to New Orleans. I've only been to New Orleans once, and that was probably a year or two after Hurricane Katrina. And I did not have a good experience. Maybe because it was a year or two after Hurricane Katrina. Hello? But nonetheless, I didn't have a good experience, and I never really. Oh, girl, I need to stop that. I really need to stop that. I need to put some pants on. How about I need to do that? Okay. But I just didn't have the best experience, so I've never been in a rush to get back to New Orleans. And so when it was brought to me, I was like, mm, 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 mm. I don't want to go. No, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out. Okay. But got there Thursday. Really didn't do anything Thursday. Went to dinner. Um, had some cocktails. Had a cocktail. And then I was pretty much over it. I needed to take some medicine and go to sleep and try to get it together for the next day. Friday, went out. It was cute. Went out to Bourbon Street. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. Can I say something about the cops in New Orleans? Y'all are so rude. Girl, y'all got them big old horses. Girl, when I tell y'all, they don't say a move out the way. Girl, I'm with my girls and we all need space. When the queen come through, part like the red say, move out the way. Oh, how many times I'ma say? Girl, when I tell y'all at one point I looked up, it was like 4 big horses just walking straight to me. Girl, y'all wasn't gonna blow a horn. I guess they can't. I guess that make the horses. I don't know, y'all. I just felt like they could have had some type of signal to let us know, girl, they coming through. And they wasn't, girl, y'all know I'm scared of dogs. So if y'all know I'm scared of dogs, y'all know I don't fool with no horses. Okay? I just thought that was a little rude. Girl, y'all could have flashed a flashlight, honked a horn, said get out the way, play Beyonce move, something. So anyway, I didn't appreciate that. And then it was horse mess all in the street. But anyways, so Friday was cute. Went to a couple of bars. Went to this little black hole in the wall. Oh, girl. So went to a little hole in the wall. It was small. I saw one of my favorite political commentators. He's very handsome in person. I almost fanned out because I've been a fan of his for like years. I think he's so smart. Anyways, I saw him. And I'm not even like a picture type of person, but I really wanted a picture with him. That's how much I like. He's just a smart black man, and I live. And he's gay on top of that. So he's gay, black, and smart. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I saw him and I almost fanned out. I fanned out a little bit on the inside. Um, I saw Candy, not Candy Burris, girl, the rapper Candy, the one who got beef with Saucy Santana. When I tell you, he's a big bitch. Girl, I did not know Candy. I did not know he was that tall. He's tall. From what I saw, now I had a couple of drinks Friday. I ain't gonna lie. I was drinking Friday. I had a few drinks. Okay, here I go lying. I had a 1, 2. Okay, I had 3. I had a few drinks. Okay, so maybe I was a little drunk. But I remember he looked like he might be like 6'2", 6'3". Probably 6'4". Maybe I'm tripping. But I saw him there. Um, my friend was like, he was talking about you, Candy. I don't think he could hear because the music was loud, and he just spoke, and then I just spoke, Um, and then, girl, guess who I saw? Now I saw her years ago. This was probably my first time in Atlanta at for Atlanta Pride. I saw her at a hotel from a distance. I saw Amaya Scott. For those who don't know who Amaya Scott um, is a trans woman. She was on the show Star. When I tell y'all, I was looking at this woman so much, I don't think she knows who I am. I was standing against the wall, and it was a girl standing beside me. So this is me, and right here. So we in the club, so we close, we like arm to arm. The girl was standing beside me. Amaya was walking by, and she stopped and was talking to the girl. So Amaya is right here. I'm looking all in her face because I'm looking like when I tell y'all, Amaya Scott is absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you, fishy, girl, fishy, girl. When I say a woman, baby, a woman, girl, a WOMAN, no, baby, a WOMUN, a woman, baby. Baby, that's a woman. She wasn't even too much dressed up. Her outfit was really cute, but she didn't have no heels on or nothing. I think she had some Doc Martens. I know she saw me staring at her face. I think that's why she spoke. So when she was walking by, she like kissed me on the cheek. She reached in and said, "Hey," and then kissed me on the cheek. Not like a kid. You know how the girls do the like that. And I was like, "Hi." And then she spoke to my friend, and she spoke. So I think she was just speaking because she just is probably just a nice person. I also felt like she was probably speaking too because she's kind of like, I guess, a celebrity, and maybe she's just a nice person. I don't know, but she spoke. But I feel like she spoke because she was like, "Girl, this girl is all in my face. Let me speak to her." Girl. When I tell y'all, Amaya Scott is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Girl. Unclockable, bitch. Ain't nothing clockable about Amaya Scott. That's the woman where the would say that they tricked her, even though she didn't. They will say because she looks the way she looks, she tricked me. She didn't trick you. That's just a woman. Okay? I don't think don't buy into the trans. Even the trans girls who don't look like Amaya, no tea, no shade to my trans sisters. Even though even with my trans sisters who might be a little strong in the face, they ain't really started their whole journey. They ain't really did. You know what I'm saying? They still, they still on A. They ain't made it quite to Z yet. Even them, they don't trick these. They don't trick these men. Please don't buy into that. They know exactly what's going on. Hello. Because girl, ooh, I almost said something. But yeah, Amaya is that girl. The men would definitely say she tricked me, knowing damn well she didn't. Okay, even though she do look like a woman, she ain't tricked you, girl. Amaya Scott is gorgeous, like gorgeous, like gorgeous, gorgeous. Like it's almost crazy. Anyways, that club was cute. And then a whole bunch of mess was going on. It was a lot of mess going on. I don't feel like going to that story. I met some cousins. I talked about this earlier. I'm not gonna lie, baby. Girl, I said, what is going on? Girl. Some of the cousins, y'all. I know I have a lot of female support. I didn't know I had a lot of male support. Oh, I know I don't have a lot of male support in comparison. I see the numbers, so I know the percentage of women who support me versus a percentage of men who support me. Whether gay, straight, out, trans men, I don't know, but it just gives us. It just says female, male. So I am surprised when there are men who, when I found out men support me, even though I know the number, but it's not a large number at all, like at all, at all. So when the gays walk up to me, it kind of make me feel a type of way. It's like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gay, you support me, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I don't receive a lot of support from the gays, the gay men. I ain't gonna say men, you know. But baby, some of the some of the cousins, y'all know we fake cousins. You know we really not real cousins. Just the FYI, some of y'all get this cousin shit twisted. Okay? Anyways, went out Saturday night, went back, we did the same thing, kind of went to the same bars, walked around Bourbon Street. When I tell y'all, it was so packed. Now, for me, I would go back for Mardi Gras, but I would never go back to Bourbon Street or whatever area. Like, I would never go over there. It was entirely too many people. Girl, somebody got into a fight. Girl, it was this Asian lady, girl, getting tagged by these black girls. They was wearing her out. Girl, you know we went the opposite direction. They was coming at us, and girl, other people trying to watch the fight. Girl, move. Girl, we going, y'all going this way, we going this way. Hello? I don't do the watch fighting stuff. Especially in crowds like that. Well, at all. But I'm definitely not watching in a crowd that's that tight. It's too many people. It was just too many people. Somebody threw I'm not gonna say nobody threw a drink, but as we're walking, all of a sudden, a whole thing of liquor just come down. Shirt just soaking wet. The night had just got started. So I done seen a fight, and I done got drenched with some liquor. Okay. I was like, okay, girl, it don't matter. I'm not gonna let it ruin my night, right? We go to a couple of bars. Girl, my fingernail. Oh my God. We go to a couple of bars. We go back to that same spot, that same black hole in the wall. And then my friend was like, you want to go to another spot? I was like, that's fine. I'm thinking we just about to go to like a little another hole in the wall. Mind y'all, I looked a mess. Okay. Now the reason why I looked a mess, and I usually put on clothes when I go out of town, but this is a process I had in my head. It's Mardi Gras. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of walking. People gonna be drunk, probably throwing up. I'm not about to be walking through these streets with girl with my Sunday clothes on. I'm not going to be walking through these streets with my good clothes on. Hello. So I had on this shirt. Y'all seen this shirt before. It's a black cut off shirt. I cut the sleeves off. It's the shirts I wear during the summertime because it be hot as hell in Houston. So I had on this girl almost faded. It was a black shirt. I don't wash it so many times. It's like a gray black. And I just had on a wife beater, some jeans, and some tennis shoes. Girl, that's it. So I'm like, girl, we're not doing a whole bunch. Girl, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about nobody. The clothes I did bring a few cute outfits, but it went with a jacket. And I thought it was going to be cold. but it wasn't really cold like that. Not for the thick jacket that I had. I had this thick blue jean jacket that I ain't never worn. I've had this jacket for probably 2 years. I've never worn this jacket. And I was like, well, I'm gonna wear this jacket when I go to New Orleans. It was too hot for it. I had another jacket, like it's too hot for that. So, anyways, we go to a spot. I'm like, what is this? This is cute. Girl, we walk on the inside. It was a club, a gay club. And I tell y'all, I was pissed. Because, girl, I looked a mess. Girl, I did not know we was going to the club. Now, bitch, if I knew this, I would have went home and changed clothes. I would have went back to my room and changed clothes. And put on one of them jackets, to put on that blue jean jacket. I was just going to be hot, but I was going to be cute. I would have went back and changed clothes if I knew we was going to the club. Girl, I thought we were just going to go to some of the bars in the area, girl. And, girl, when it was going to be what it's going to be, girl, we at the club. And then we at the black gay club. When I tell y'all, the niggas was hot, girl. I'm going to tell y'all how excited I was. I have never been this excited in a club in a long time. This is what I sent my best friend. I put, sister! The niggas are out in the club at New Orleans, girl. You will catch your life. I bullshit you not. I see at least 101 niggas I will fuck to smithereens. Girl, when I tell y'all the niggas was out Saturday night, when I tell y'all I caught my everlasting life, I say, girl. Girl. I ain't seen girl. I don't know what swept into New Orleans, but girl, when I tell y'all, girl, I caught my life. I'm not even a club person like that. But when I tell y'all, I would go, girl, I'm going back to the Mardi Gras next year just to go to that club. Girl, I'm going back to Mardi Gras next year just to, when I tell you them niggas was out, when I tell you the men, girl, when I tell you the men were out. I caught my life. I caught my everlasting life. I did. I saw some cousins at the club. Shout out to Gus. I think his name was Gus. Shout out to Gus. Shout out to Travis. I met him at the hole in the wall. Keon, I think that's what he told me his name was. I met him. I met a few people. Oh, I forgot his name. He invited me to his house. He invited me and my friend to his house. They were having like a whole big dinner. We couldn't make it because, girl, even though he only lived like a few miles away from the hotel we were staying at, we stayed like in, what's it called, the French Quarters? Girl, the traffic was so heavy, it was going to take like an hour and like almost 15 minutes to get to his house. Girl, you know, I was like, girl, you know I'm not been sitting no car for no hour and 13 minutes, girl, to drive no 3 or 4 miles. Hello? So we didn't make it there. We met him and I forgot the other guy's name. I'm so sorry. He has a YouTube page. I think it's called The Chocolate Bay, a Chocolate 88. I forgot. We were in the club. Handsome guys. But yeah, it was I mean, we were at the hole in the wall. Um, but yeah, one of the guys was a doctor. I said, "Come on, doctor." I said, "No, that's right." But yeah, it was cute. And then Sunday we came home. But it was cute. It was cute. I would definitely go back. I just would not want to go walking around like the gay area where the gay bars were in what's the French Quarter, is that what it's called? It wasn't too packed over there. So that area was okay. It was just certain parts that were really congested and I just couldn't do it. When I say it was packed, Like you couldn't even walk. In some spots, you just had to stand still because it was that many people. Hello, it was just a whole bunch of chaos. It was too much for me. But yeah, I definitely plan on going back next year. Girl, I think I want to go to Essence. Cause I was like, girl, now I'm nigga hunting. Okay. I said, well, girl, if the niggas be out like this for Mardi Gras, I know the niggas be out here for Essence. So, girl, I might need to go ahead and make a little trip, girl, to Essence, girl, this summer. Okay? Cause I said, what a hood niggas at? Girl, yes. What a niggas at? Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. Mardi Gras was a good time. If you've never been, you should try it. Like I said, girl, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people because it's just those streets are narrow as it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gone. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.